Bye-bye.
Jump in.
They're so sticky.
Wow, they're so big. I would love to just blow fish one of these out.
They're so big.
Tom yum soup.
What time is it? Actually, you want this?
The locals, what they do is they just put a string onto a stick, and they just stick it in there and put a hook in with some bait. I'm a little bit confused because how do they, I mean this stick is tiny as, look like anything big can really take that whole thing off. Did you get that on film?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the lure that my wife's brother is using. Normally puts the hook on top of that, and it's got like a jumping motion, imitating a frog, and that's what they eat. So no wonder why I'm not catching anything. I'm using a fly because they eat frogs instead of flies. Things here grow very easily. This fruit is a fruit that you can eat. They pretty much grow like weed. You just got to be careful by the ant that's there. And yeah, you can pretty much live off the land if you wanted to. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And it should be quite sweet. That's the inside. And you gotta throw these seeds out. All you do is you just chuck it in there and then it'll grow another plant. There are multiple ways of making money around here. I've got this gentleman here which owns birds, and he sells his birds to city people. And these are the parrots. So parrots, no, not parrots, sorry, it's a budgie. So he sells budgie to people, and that's a source of income for him. Your tires probably came from this place. This is a rubber gum tree.
Rubber tree farm.
Rubber tree farm. So what they do is they slice off a tree, off the bark of it, and then it starts dripping down to there, and there's lots and lots of trees, and then it's got this rubber texture, and then it gets sent to the factory ready to be processed and make into anything that's rubber, like your tires.
Or plastic.
And just opposite is this. Ah, you son of a bitch. Once we're set up, I'll have to come back to this place or find a place like this where they sell turkeys. Get some turkeys, put it on our farm. So my wife's dad's got about 20 rye of those rubber tree farm. I would consider him quite wealthy. I'm just showing you one side of the story here, because the other side is there's a lot of poverty here in Thailand. But there's no point making a content about that, because as you are aware, there's poverty all around the world. You can go to Los Angeles and find people living in tents. So what's the point of making a content about poverty? But we're just here at a durian farm. So this is a durian. That smelly fruit that some people might know. This is another fruit. It's very sweet. They have this as a farm, and then they sell it on the side of the road or at the markets. So basically what they grow is what they sell, and that's their income.
Lamington.
You can buy these in a can. We import them. It comes from Thailand, comes in a can form, and you just get the white part and the shell and also the seed removed. The days of us going to the supermarket and buying milk, bread, buying vegetables and fruits are over. Most of the time we just come to a place like this and buy our breakfast or lunch and dinner. So no more grocery shopping. It's just mainly market shopping. Normally we spend about $5 for breakfast, $5 for lunch, and $10 for dinner. That's what we got at the market. Some grilled chicken, grilled fish, and a kebab sausage. And we've got some leftover from last night's dinner. A lot of the time, just driving around here, people don't wear helmets when they're riding a bike. We currently book a resort, and it's $22 per night per room. So we booked 2 rooms, and the reason why is that the kids and I are getting bitten by mosquitoes. And also it's just a little bit more of a comfort thing, because we're not used to village life. It's a bit of a culture shock. But the village is about, let's say, it's about 15-minute drive from this area. It's just up the main road there, just up the main road, and it goes to my wife's village. Anyway, I'm glad to say that these last few days have been pretty cool. Sometimes it's been raining, cloudy, so it's doable, you know. I can stand in the sun and be okay with it. Before, I couldn't even stand the heat. So not every day is going to be hot around here. There'll be some days which is quite good. Morning and night, pretty good. I had to get one of these. A little bit of pest control, because Yeah, we're getting bitten. Anyway, so the next video is going to be on our road trip. We're going to go to a town. We're going to look for the kids' school first. That's the #1 priority. Their well-being is probably more important than our well-being. So we want to continue their education. We're probably searching for an international school. So the next one will be, you know, us going on a road trip, looking for school, then looking for a house. So I'll see you on my next video.